I recommend a simplified answer to that question. Eat as much fruit as you care for. Eat as much vegetable matter as you desire. There are reasons why we have introduced don't eat late at night, and it's been for weight control. There are reasons why we've introduced food combining, and it was for weight control. There are reasons why we've introduced the idea of eating smaller portions, and it was for weight control. If you haven't noticed, there are a lot of people having weight control issues. Actually, the war on fat has ended. The fat won. And for sure, if you want to have nightmares tonight, eat a bunch of nuts right before you go to bed. If you want to have restless sleep, eat food that requires a lot of digestion right before you go to sleep. If you want to have sleepless rest, worry, and you can have sleepless rest. You want to have restless sleep, eat foods that are difficult to digest. Eat too much food, more than your digestive capacity. Eat foods that are not combined well, or foods for which we're not designed to even eat in the first place. Foods that we're not designed to eat in the first place. And you will find yourself struggling throughout the night. But having a banana before you go to bed, or eating a peach or some grapes or a lettuce leaf or a tomato or something that generates almost no digestive effort isn't going to leave you overweight. What we're doing is we're trying to apply a tremendous number of cooked food rules to the raw food movement. Sure, on a cooked food diet, we do not get enough omega-3s compared to the amount of omega-6s that we get. But the answer is not increase omega-3. The answer is decrease omega-6s down to somewhere within range, rather than 5 times the amount that we require. Because if you eat 5 times as much omega-6, remember folks, omegas might be a sexy question. It could be a really good pickup line. Where do you get your omegas? But omegas are nothing other than fat. Nobody comes up to you as a pickup line and says, where do you get your fat? Which is all they're saying when they ask you about omegas. They're trying to sound educated and intelligent, and they're really just showing that they don't understand that omegas are nothing but fat. And the answer, if you're eating 5 times too much omega-6, is not bring the omega-3s up to range. Because if you eat 5 times too much 3 and 5 times too much 6, in order to get enough carbohydrates, you have to eat too many calories. And you're going to have fat issues raging out of control. The answer is bring the fat down to recommended quantities. If we bring the fat down to 3 to 9, if we bring the proteins down to 3 to 9, by the time we bring fat down to 3 to 9, protein down to 3 to 9, both of which sports physiologists, health researchers, longevity experts, everyone in agreement, 3 to 9% on fat and protein. It only leaves us one place to go on carbohydrate intake, which is 80 plus. This is the making of the 80-10-10 concept. It's not my idea. I just coined the phrase and applied the raw food diet to the concept that the scientists have already taught us made the most sense, that we're looking for an absolute minimum of 80% of our calories from carbohydrate and an absolute maximum of 10% from protein, 10% from fat. This is not the target. 80-10-10 is not the target. Above 80, below 10, those are the targets.